Okay, I just got into NQ. I've been sitting here watching the opening go up. Basically, there were a couple things. 3 minute was one of the biggies here. Create this swing high right here, fractal here. Maybe going up to retest this. But when you get up here, when you look at volume, total volume and volume delta, that is divergence. I mean, it doesn't matter which one you use, that's divergence right there. So, yes, we do have a positive volume delta right here on the current candle, but that's divergence right there. Also looking at, let's see if it'll hold. So also looking at the 5 minute. 5 minute we had this level here. This tested it, and both of these tested it. And it's holding, it's rejecting price, holding its resistance. This total volume here is much higher than all the total volumes here combined. And you have this very large negative volume delta here. That tells me that price may want to roll over. So basically I waited till it got just below here and went in. I was looking at the 1 minute, but it wasn't something I was basing my entry on other than the volume and volume delta right here. That right there is divergence. Take this off. If you look at these numbers are right here. These numbers are right here. It doesn't matter whether you're using total volume or volume delta, that's divergence. And when you come over here, you look down here in the inbox histogram, that's divergence. So that's what I was looking at. Plus we do have the up thrust here on the 1 minute, on the last swing high here. So that's what I was looking at. I was just waiting for something to happen. I look for certain entries or certain things to happen. If I don't get them, I don't get them. I leave it alone. So we need something to close below this level right here. Once again, take this back off. Once again, we have this pattern possibility. Here to here, there to there to there. In order to have this pattern have a chance, we have to get a candle closed below this level right here. It's the only way this pattern can even have a chance to work. So that's what I was looking at. Getting larger negative volume delta here. It could create an effort no result here, but hopefully not. Oh, I should probably trail this a little bit, huh? I just trailed it to that fractal high right there is all I did. I want to give this a chance to close below this, or even come back up and get a swing high. I can firm to create geometry to go down is what I want. My target is basically right here for now. Right here, this swing low, that's where we came from, and that would complete the harmonic pattern. That's why it's there. I can always move it up if I want. I can always do that. Okay, this right here is holding a support right now. We need to get a candle close below this. And this is why I didn't really I want to give this a chance to create a swing high. That's why I don't want to get my trail too close. We did get a pullback short and a trend. Pullback short and a studio short. We did get those. Now, will they remain and will we roll over? One problem here is right here, this move down here. I'm going to put this back up here. One problem here is on this move right here, we had large supply here in the inbox histogram, then it disappeared right here. That's telling us that the buyers may be taking over again. And right here with the negative volume delta right here, comparing it to here, that's effort no result right there. We can get a swing high confirmed right here by breaking this high. That would strengthen the move down if we got it, because that creates geometry. So 5 minute is looking good. Up thrust with a very large negative delta here. This just went after this fractal right here. It did reach it, just like the other one. We need that to close below this fractal right here. And the pattern is on here too. It's even on the larger time frames. I'll get rid of this. I'll put this on here. This pattern is on the 5 minute also right here. There to there. So it is there. It does have a chance. It's on the larger time frame too, so that does help strengthen the move. Now we just have to let it do its thing, just like that. So that's what I was waiting on, is something to get below here. Now, because of that, I'm going to bring this to here, just above this high right here. It'd be nice to get this one here to close below here. Actually, this one's going so far, I might bring it there. Okay, we confirmed a swing low. Keep going. Come on, keep going. Don't stop now. We did get some supply to come in. Some supply to come in. Tongue-tied here. We did get that to come in, so that's a good sign. And I can move this stop up if I want. If supply disappears, I can do what I want to. I mean, that's part of the whole thing. So if supply does start disappearing, I will probably trail my stop closer to try to take advantage of everything we can get. I'd like to give the pattern a chance to work itself out. Even though we did not get a swing high right here confirmed, we do have geometry. And the geometry was completed actually. And that's always a place for rotation, possible rotation. But with this geometry here, I also look at this. This actually has a chance to get right there. So knowing that that's how the geometry works, I'm going to put this here. That's just another way to look at, that I've learned to look at geometry. I really want to give this a chance. Tempted to just trail my stop and get stopped out. I really don't want it to go back up here if I can avoid it. It's the only trade of the day, so I'd like to take advantage of it. And I don't usually trade on Fridays, so this was a pleasant surprise. But I've got my stop. I moved it up here because of the geometry. This is where I had it originally, just above there. And I'd like to leave it there, but I'm just going to play the geometry. I'll be happy with that. We lost the supply down here in inbox histogram. We need more supply to come in. And here it comes. And I will take this and run. The geometry was completed. That's what I can ask for. And looking at the three minute, I could stay in the trade a little bit longer because I actually will. Because we're getting lower lows and closes below the prior candle's close. So what I will do is I'll move my target back here. As long as these candles are getting lower lows and the closes are closing below the prior candle, as long as that's happening, we have a chance to continue going short. And that is what we want. So, see what happens with this 3 minute candle here. Okay, this 3 minute candle did close lower. Now, and that geometry was, where's the geometry? I'm just going to leave my stop there for now. The geometry was completed, so if I had moved my target up there, I'd be fine. Because this is what I was using, and the geometry was completed. So I would have been okay leaving it right there. I'm going to bring it to right there, just above that level right there. So the geometry has been completed. There's a couple different ways to look at geometry, and they were both completed. Now this pattern here is working on its way to be completed. And we do have supply coming in, but it's not as much as it was before. So we need to get supply to come in. I'm going to trail to the top of that candle. Good thing about it is if it holds, I'll probably get stopped out here. I'm okay with this. This is a trade I wasn't expecting, so I can take it and run. So that is what I looked at, or what I was looking for. I was just watching, actually. I was doing something and just happened to have it on, which I don't usually do on Fridays. I'll put this back on. This pattern is pretty much completed. And I can show you what I'm talking about there. The way these patterns work theoretically. So, the way they work is you take a fib and you can put it on this side right here. If the pattern gets anywhere below this level here, it's considered completed. Anywhere between this area right here is considered completed. And I'm out. So that was a very pleasant surprise there. Thanks.